Alright, you all, in today's video, as you can tell from the thumbnail and title, I'm going to be talking about 3 games that pose a big threat to Type Soul. So, as you guys know, Type Soul's gone through its moments, but this is probably the worst one. The game sunk 20k players within 2 days, and here I'm here to talk about that. So, first I'm gonna just get straight off listing the games that pose a threat. So, Type Soul Battleground games, Project Mugetsu, and Fire Force Online. So first off, I'm gonna start with Project Mugetsu. So here's the thing. So these 2 games have one thing in common, and it's Bleach. I'd say Type Soul does the Bleach aspect better, but Project Mugetsu did their thing. There's tons of content. There's tons of not tons of game modes, but there's a lot of game modes. And the graphics are amazing. I mean, it's a good game. I will say Type Soul has the PvP over it, but everything else Mugetsu probably has it. Progression, progression maybe not. I'm not gonna lie, because that's a straight up bandit beater. Type Soul at least tries to hide it, but Project Mugetsu does a lot more things better, but the main thing here is content, and that's what everybody here wants. Nobody wants to do the same raids, nobody wants to do the same quests over and over again. So when you see a game like Project Mugetsu, where there's a vast amount of options you can choose from, the Bleach fans are gonna go that route. So now we see Project Mugetsu averaging 20k players, and I bet they took a chunk of the players from Type Soul. So next game I'm going to talk about is the Type Soul Battleground games. So recently, I think yesterday, the main one got taken down, but there's a new one that got put up. So I'm not even going to speak on that, but I will speak on how it's a threat to Type Soul. So if you haven't seen I check the numbers sometimes. It always averages 5k to 6k, and that is a lot for a Roblox game, let alone a copy. And there's a really big reason for it. You don't have to work for your abilities, and it's absolutely fine when people don't want to work for their abilities. I mean, grinding 175 rates is crazy if you don't know how to do it the right way. So if you can just get your Bankai or your Shikai or your Resurrection Volt standing with the click of a button, and you get to use like the specs and whatever, I mean, people are gonna take that. People are gonna have their fun. I will say the grind to the top in Type Soul is not all that fun. So why would people go out of their way to risk their time when they could just step on a play click? But I don't know, however you do it, you basically just get it that fast. So final game, the biggest threat, Fire Force Online. So the thing about this is it's not a Bleach game, but it's basically the same game but more content. So like progression pretty much the same, quest board call, whatever it is, get sent to do the same 5 missions, but Fire Force Online has a little bit more to offer. So once you hit level 25, it's a whole different experience from then. And it's not hard to hit level 25 either. You don't have to wait a whole day to rank up again. You can just keep going, and that's what keeps the game running. That's what keeps people constantly playing. So I mean, whenever you got your cooldown in Type Soul, there's nothing much to do. I mean, you can stack up stuff, but not everybody knows that. But Fire Force Online, you can just keep going, and once you hit 25, it's a whole different experience. They did the end game right. Personally, I still prefer Type Soul over this game, but they did the end game right, I'm not gonna lie. So that's it just gives people more stuff to work for, and it's not as tedious and as long. I mean, of course the requirements for some things are gonna be kind of crazy, but not Type Soul crazy. So people would probably rather waste their time on this. Way more stuff you can do in this game than Type Soul, just on release too. And these guys are constantly bug fixing, updating, just keeping in check with their community, you know. And that's also really bad for Type Soul because the devs don't, they don't have a good history with the members, the public members. So yeah, I mean, Fire Force Online, way more content, treats their players better. And I mean, that's that. Poses the biggest threat. It might not seem like a threat now, but if you just check the numbers, you'll see. But yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about in today's video. Let me know you all's thoughts in the comments. I'm interested on what you guys have to say about this, and if y'all think Type Soul's gonna die from this. But yeah, that's about it. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of the gameplay. Peace.